please. Bill, please. Bill, please. Bill, 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 Bill. Bill. Okay, so I was sitting with some friends the other day and we were swapping stories about some of the first dates we'd been on. And guess what? A lot of the stories were bad. On the negative side. And this is putting aside the actual date or where we were taken or anything like that. It's actually just the behavior of the men in Lagos. Well, let me say some of the men in Lagos before guys start whining and playing victim. You guys always coming for us now. We take you out on a nice date, wine and dine you, and you're just here complaining. It's always a risk when you agree to go on a first date with somebody that you like barely know. But like, how else are you supposed to get to know someone, right? Once you clock a certain age out here, there's already this immense pressure to meet somebody. And so subconsciously in our minds, like, we feel the obligation to date. I mean, you just start to feel like you're smelling your father's house. And it's time for you to leave. What's that smell? Sounds like a single 20-some-year-old female. Ew! Time to get the boo! You can't see my legs. But I kicked. Anyway, so based on like personal experiences and stories I've heard from friends, here are the 8 worst guys you can date in Lagos. So this guy decided to leave his manners in the car or the house or wherever he dropped it. But wherever he dropped it, he did not bring it on the date with him. And don't get me wrong, this guy's trying to impress you, so he's not rude to you. No. He's rude to all the staff. He's rude to everybody that is supposed to be waiting on us, from the security that parks the car, from the person opening the door to the waiters. He is just rude to all the staff. Wow, this is a really nice place. Good choice. It's that stupid waiter. I've waited for over 3 seconds now. Hey, waiter! Come here now. There's nothing more unattractive than is and don't call people like that. So look for every excuse to complain to a waiter, just nitpicking at things. Like, I'm not saying that you shouldn't complain in a restaurant, but there's a way you talk to people. You should always be polite. Tell me, does talking down to people make you feel like a big boy? You raise your shoulders for all the waiters in the restaurant. You literally think that this makes you look cool? I am telling you now that you are ruining the date. And if you don't get a call back from her, that's why. I'm a very hardworking young man. I made my first million at the age of 20. Oh, that's impressive. And now that's why I can go to the club and spend like 500k a night. It's not a thing. It's not a big deal for me, okay? That's chicken change. It's really nothing for me, you know? Every other sentence is how much he bought this or how much he spent on that. Like, no matter where you try to take the conversation, it always comes down to him dropping the figure. And an over-exaggerated figure at that. On the first date, I'm never expecting you to tell me how much you make, and neither am I going to tell you how much I make or how much I don't make. Those are the things you discuss later on down the line. The funniest part is when they try to use their money to like play victim. Like, so why do you think you've been single for so long? You know, man, it's not easy when girls see the on and off my wrist. I don't know if they want me for me. It's not easy. You know, I'm a successful guy. Yeah, you hadn't mentioned. I mean, I'm sure it probably works on some girls. They're happy to be with a guy that there's nothing they find. There's nothing to the guy but his money. Then those are the girls that are tricked into marrying these guys and find out when they're in marriage that this guy actually doesn't even have the money either. Wait, so why am I here? What have I done? Swears he's in love with you. He met you yesterday. The way he will even use his words to hypnotize you, even like, maybe it's possible. Nobody can fall in love with me in 5 minutes. I met you last week. We had maybe a few WhatsApp conversations, and you're out here professing your undying love for me. Wow, they don't make them like you anymore. Oh yeah, God sense. Beware of these guys. They are so full of ish. I feel like sometimes they actually do believe that they're in love, but I can guarantee you, he's not. He's not love. It's a lusty little thing. So you always ask somebody what they do, but some people don't realize that that conversation is supposed to move on. the topic is supposed to change eventually. Don't get me wrong, I love hearing about people's dreams and people's jobs and people's ambitions and all that. Like, that's great conversation, and yeah. But if you drone on and on and on about it, like, no matter where the conversation goes, you always bring it back to a business meeting you had, or a deal that you closed, or one of your many business ideas. Be ambitious, have ideas, tell people your stories, but just sense the vibe, okay? People need to know when they're getting boring and when they need to change the topic. The guy that doesn't stop talking at all. And he was drunk and I held him back by his shirt and he didn't even God, till today he tells me that I saved his life till today. You don't have stories like that, I swear. But yeah, blah. I saw on your Instagram that you have your own company. How did I even start? When I started my own company, it was tough.
Nah, this guy can't be for real. Can't, he's joking.
Good conversationalists are actually surprisingly hard to find. Conversations are a two-way thing. You talk, I talk. You talk, I talk. I have stories to tell as well. And then the funniest one is when they'll ask you a question and they won't even let you answer it. Otherwise known as the creep. He doesn't even have to speak, just the way he's even looking at you just makes you feel so uncomfortable, like he's addressing you with his eyes. I'm not naive, and most girls aren't naive. You know what most guys are thinking about? Why make it so obvious? You wear that low cut top for me. Bend over, let me see more. Yeah, Chile. Tilt me. That's a little bit much. Chile, it's really violated. Like really. Now this guy keeps talking about his ex. Like he's like heartbroken. Why on a date if you're so heartbroken over somebody else? Most of the time, exes are a huge part of everyone's lives, and they alter your decision making when it comes to dating. Hopefully in a good way. But it's probably not a good idea to compare the girl you're on a date with your ex throughout. In fact, it's best to say little or nothing about your ex, unless asked. Like, why am I here on a date with you when you clearly can't stop thinking about somebody else? Abort mission, heartbroken guy, not over his ex, abort mission. They could drop something. It's about the 10th name you've dropped. Might want to pick them up. Should I get it for you? Let me pick you. I used to chill with Tyra Banks now, but she has body odor. So I had to stop messing with her. Yeah. You know, body odor is not good. It's not easy to be around. So that's why I don't have a number anymore. But I can get it. If you have ever been on a date similar to the ones that I've mentioned, please leave a comment. Let me know how it went. Let me know if you got a second date. Let me know if you're still with the guy. Let me know if you corrected his behavior or you just let him be him. If you enjoyed this video, I upload videos every Sunday, so it would be nice if you could subscribe and like, and yeah, thanks for watching.
For like give me love.
I think this is the most boyish thing I could find.
Now you the catch my shot.